Nextera, they can still utilize that, but it would depend on what skill they're going to bring in.
I think the important question is, what can Heavy sort of fine-tune for map 3? How do you deal with this Barrow Cypher problem?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, first off, Heavy would need to work on the timing once again, like make sure that they have better information, find out where Do is, find out where Do is, give Bui that position and also the backup, similar to what AG has done. The 2-2 split is prime, especially if Do is your best damager. So let's see though if that's something that they can adjust to counter what AG has been doing and then win a map against AG.
Do was the untouchable in game 1 and Cypher was the Terminator in game 2. He's the one with the clue. Kelly, Joseph, it's just all guns blazing. Cypher gives the info, and that's why they've been able to effectively hunt down the backliners of Heavy.
And one thing that is a game changer when used in an enhanced hammer, even if you're on the loss in terms of a round, you will be able to fortify your weapon without even getting those upgrade using those coins or using a better weapon. So let's see if that's something that can carry over as we look into the scores right now. 6-3. And again, it's not far from what we've seen from the earlier games, but the only difference is Barros as well as Cypher, the dynamic duo, has brought in so much helping Do as the damager for the team.
12 eliminations for Cypher, 13 assists for Barros. You look on the other side of the aisle, Mufasa definitely stepped up, 8 elims, but Bui, that's gotta be crushing. That's one way to break the spirits of a young player, just through sheer pressure. But the job is not done just yet for AG Global. We still have Nextera next, and if Heavy is able to overcome that first step, then we might get lucky and go Kalahari, and eventually Purgatory for Game 5.
Yeah, making sure that if Heavy, or making sure that Heavy doesn't go past 3 games, and then they might be able to go in for another snowball approach. But from what we've seen so far, there was a little bit of hiccups for both sides in the earlier game, but from how the adjustment is being done, map after map, AG seems to be stronger.
Heavy do have a 100% win rate in pistol rounds so far in the series. It's more of the translation that they were not able to pull too far ahead. And I thought that round 6, gave us some hope. Heavy was able to equalize that 3-3, and then AG, they just continue to do what they do. There really wasn't much adjustment needed on Solara. I think AG has done a phenomenal job in just making the rounds a 3v4 from the very beginning.
Well, it's very difficult if your sniper, especially for the side of Heavy, will not be able to move that fast compared to what we were expecting in Heavy. I mean, they're a fast-moving team, a rusher overall, but if they're trying to take down Do first, like Bui really needs to break off formation, and that's what made it difficult for Heavy to put so much of effort in the front lines without having any support from Bui.
It's pretty tough. Not only that, Bui, he was left to fend for himself, trying to keep Barros and Cypher away. You know that fear you feel when you shoot at someone and they just kept running at you. Like bullets have no effects on these guys.
Sounds like a nightmare at some point.
sounds like the dream that you used to had, but worse.
Well, let's see. I mean, Bui definitely needs a backup right now, but who can they bring in at this point in Nextera? Because they can go with a 2-2 split, but if the combination of Barros and Team SR is in front of you, like one side will still falter.
Yeah.
One side will still be at a loss. So it's that adjustment, or probably a counter when they can just divide the divided AG and then just take them down, rush one side, and then focus on the other later.
I think the craziest part in this whole series at this up to this point is just the fact that Barros and Cypher can team up again and just have Team SR do whatever he wants.
Yes.
Right? Because back then, when you want to break the pillar, you break Team SR first. But so far, he has been reliable. He's been solid and consistent. They get first pick for Nextera. AG Global have all the favors on their end. And for Heavy, this could be their last dance in Clash Squad. So, gotta really figure out. I think, again, Bui needs help. Like you said, either they reassess the timing, or they triple down.
Yeah.
Wild idea.
Well, let's see if that's something that they can do. One in the front line, risking that front liner to get more information, and then protecting Boy for the later push. But as we look into the picks and bans, Clue has been taken out, so I don't know why they took out Clue, but they know the strength of this because they use it already. And on the other side, it's Coda. So information they want to remove out of this game. And here comes AG bringing on that Valiant Dash.
When you're on first pick and you go for Clue first ban, I feel like it's